Welcome back, everyone. My name is Dmitry. This is Marketing Thursday, and today on Marketing Thursday, we decided to talk about Yelp. Yelp has been in the news a lot lately. Few people have been sued because of their reviews on Yelp. Yelp is a very controversial platform, hard to ignore, so I'm going to answer one single question. Should you advertise your business on Yelp? I'm going to also explain why Yelp has only 2 stars on the Yelp platform. You heard me right, they only have 2 stars on Yelp, and why their platform has such a bad algorithms for review where the entire business depends on it. Thank you so much for coming. According to Harvard Business School study published in 2011, comes directly from Wikipedia, each star in Yelp rating affects the business owner's sales by 5-9%. A 2012 study by 2 Berkeley economists found that an increase from 3.5 to 4 stars on Yelp resulted in a 19% increase in the chances of the restaurant being booked during peak hours. 2014 survey of 300 small business owners done by Yelp found that 78% were concerned about negative reviews. Also, 43% of respondents said they felt online reviews were unfair because there is no verification that reviews is written by a legitimate customer. So despite all the fact about all of their stuff and how good they are, let me read this to you. In April 2017, Norfolk, Massachusetts jury awarded jewelry store over $34,000 after it determined that its competitor's employee had filed false negative Yelp review that not only caused emotional distress. So Yelp have been sued a lot, and pretty much my company, Stormware Proofing, decided to challenge it in court. So we've been contacting Yelp on many occasions. Last week, I finally said enough is enough. After 4 years dealing with the Yelp, pretty much we only have 3 reviews, but one of them is very negative. Our homeowner is saying that we install a bad roof and the roof pretty much leaks according to other contractors. So we pretty much told Yelp and we told the homeowner that if they have a problem with the work, we're going to come back at any time. As a matter of fact, we did come back many times. So this is the video. I want you to watch the very brief video with me pretty much filming at the job site, showing how good of the job we actually did versus Yelp, a review that we received about a job. So for me, as a YouTuber, as a person who goes public for everything, I have to publicly defend my reputation that I receive online right now, because when somebody goes in and say, Dmitry, install a bad roof, well, guess what? I can go and film that roof. I can call people too. I can call manufacturer, I can call city official and say, hey, let's look at the roof, because when somebody says you've done something bad, they better have a proof. In this case, they don't have a proof, and it's not just opinion. Opinion would be, hey, I'm a homeowner and I think it's not right. That's opinion. When you make a statement, hey, other professionals tells me the roof they installed is bad, that's not your opinion. That's false statement. If that's the case, I want to take you to court. We're going to go in front of the judge, and we're going to get Yelp involved, and you're going to answer, and you're going to bring those other professionals to testify why my work is bad. So Yelp has a proprietary algorithm that attempts to evaluate whether a review is authentic and filters out reviews that it believes are not based on the patron's actual experiences. Here's the problem with Yelp. Despite the fact that they're trying to get as much personal experiences there, they're not always getting those experiences. So as a business owner, I can go right now and ask 10 people to review my business. Guess what? Yelp not going to publish those 10 reviews if those 10 reviews comes from people who don't write Yelp reviews for a living. What I mean by that is I've seen so many times, and I have so many people emailing me explaining to them their process, and it's pretty much identical every single time. You ask your homeowner to leave you a review on Yelp, and if they've never done it before, even if they're a legit customer and it's legit review, Yelp is not going to recommend it to other people. Yelp is going to say, this person never wrote Yelp review before, and now they did. Well, guess what? We're not going to publish it. We're not going to recommend it. Well, it makes no sense. If you want to be in the review business, your job should be just confirming that reviews are good and coming from real customers. Who cares about experience? Who cares about anything else? If it's legitimate customer, you have to keep it. Now, I'm going to read you a couple emails that I received this past week. This one here first comes from Mike from A Roof For You. I have been with them for 5 months and did advertise my roofing business. I had 4 clients give me 5-star reviews and they rejected them. After a couple of conversations, they explained in a not so direct way that if your client is currently using Yelp and has had a recent activity, they will probably accept their review. But if they have no history on Yelp and then send a review because we did a great job for them, they will ignore it. I questioned this practice and they danced around giving me a real answer, so I began to question her. I said, it appears your site is only for 15 to 40 years old who are active users of apps, texting, and use Yelp to check out various sites, such as restaurants or other stores. And she gave me some lame reasoning why they value people who are already active on the web, and Yelp, since it gives them a more accurate basis for reviews. Well, Yelp, I'm sorry to break your heart. Like 43% of people don't agree with your algorithm. 43%. I mean, think about that number. Frank emails us saying, my problem is different. I have 2 qualified 5-star reviews they hide as not qualified from people who have done great work. Yelp answers as their algorithm is what says they're not qualified. One owns a large security firm in Atlanta. Good luck. Absolutely. I mean, very, very, very common. That's why small businesses absolutely hate them. So this one comes from Diana from Masada Roofing. Dmitry, we have the exactly same thing happen to us. It was one of our first reviews with Yelp many years ago, and we never did any work for the woman or took any of her money. Yelp refused to take it down, but continued to bound us for years to pay them to advertise. Really? Best of luck to you. We will be cheering for your victory. So I want to go back really quick and I want to find the person who, according to Yelp, is a perfect Yelper, and they're going to keep all her reviews. She has 78 reviews. 78 reviews. Think about it. She hates Walgreens. The pharmacy department treats me as though I'm subhuman. The rest of the store seems fine though. Avoid their pharmacy if possible. Really? They treat you like subhuman? I'm just curious, like how does it, I mean, what do they do to make you feel subhuman? Another one is about this pizza place. I don't get it. I literally and figuratively don't get it. I just tried going there for a second time. Both times I walked out because no one would acknowledge our presence after 15 minutes of waiting. Whether hiding from you. We walked in and said we would like to sit at the bar and order a pizza and beers while we wait. Then sat down and no one would look at us. I feel silly for going back a second time today, but I didn't believe it could happen again. Watched 20 customers come and go who came to the counter. When there were no customers, the staff would go to the back and then rush out when people came in. I'm hungry. This place is like a strange mirage. It looks like it exists, but it doesn't exist. Monday evening at 4:45 until 5 p.m. during rainy weather. Wow. Definitely a writer. And then another one, 1 star again. You know, like cleaning at 30 is 1 star. Very expensive for 5 minutes worth of cleaning, blah, blah, blah. You know, pretty much what Yelp looks at is you have a person who literally feels like everywhere she goes, she gets a bad service. The point is, you cannot please some people, and Yelp wants to be friends with all of those people. Now, the problem is when you have actually happy people and happy homeowners who goes on Yelp and want to share a good experience, but don't write good experience for a living, now all of a sudden Yelp says, you know what, she's not or he's not a Yelper, we're not going to do it. Maybe if more positive people go on Yelp and write more negative reviews, we'll do it. But the psychology and the whole, like this life experience tells us that If you're not happy with something, you're gonna tell 20 people. If you're happy with something, you're gonna say tell one or two. And that's the reality. But unfortunately, business like Yelp literally, takes advantage of them, where business pretty much cannot win. Business can't win. I can't win on Yelp. Like I can serve hundreds of people to review me, and only negative ones seems like Yelp will be keeping. So for those reasons, here at Roofing Insights, we don't recommend any roofer to be on Yelp. Don't even start an account if it's all possible. Another big issue that we have, that Yelp doesn't stay only on Yelp. Yelp actually shows up in your maps. Like if you have iPhone, go to maps and search for business. You will see reviews, and reviews actually Yelp reviews. So that's the problem. And when you receive bad review on a good job, now it's disparaging, it's defamation. It's not. You have to do something about it, because you heard the statistics, like once your business has less than 4 stars, and maybe it's not from Yelp, on Yelp that people find it, maybe they're getting directions to your business on Google Maps now, or iPhone Maps, and now people see that you're a 3.5-star business instead of 5-star business, they're just gonna go and cancel, and it's gonna cost your business. Like my business right now gets 32 directions per month, 32 people asking for directions, and 32 people a month seeing that I have 3.5 stars. Is it fair to me? No, it's not fair. So guys, my message to you on this Marketing Thursdays, stay away from Yelp. Now, if you're the business owner and you got screwed by Yelp and you feel like it's costing you money, I feel like we should unite. We should go together and maybe start a class action lawsuit and maybe change the practices once and for all, because enough is enough. I mean, there's so many pissed business owners who have to deal with people like mayors who just feels like they're fighting, and they go everywhere they go, there's enemies. Well, we're not enemies, we're actually good service providers, and we want to be heard. Comment below if you have similar experience with Yelp. Comment below and let me know if you would like to join me on this journey to fight Yelp, because I'm taking up on them. And by the way, Yelp messaged me yesterday, and I wanted to read that to you. So Yelp messaged me saying, "Hi Dmitry, we located your business page and review in question. It looks like our content moderators evaluated Mercy's review and decided to leave it up. If your review appears to reflect a user's personal experience and opinions, it is our policy to let the user stand behind his or her review." Well, my only argument with that Yelp would be, it's not her opinion. She brings opinions of other people. It's like if I go in and say, hey, my mechanic says that my car is bad, it's not my opinion anymore. I'm bringing another mechanic. So if I'm writing review for mechanic and say, hey, he damaged my engine, and this shop or other mechanic shop told me that, well, I better have somebody some paperwork to back it up. Well, when she's saying that other roofers are saying that roof is bad, she better prove it. Can she? No, she can't. Why don't you ask for the proof? That said, you do have a voice on Yelp with a business account. You can send a message to the user. By the way, Yelp, we tried to send a message for 3 days now. Can you prove my picture? It's so dumb. You have to upload a picture to send a review. I uploaded a picture, and now it takes up to 3-4 days. Well, guess what? I'll wait. I'm not going to send a message. So you can access your account, blah, 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 for guidance and respondent, blah, blah. Well, Yelp, you're going to get sued. You're going to receive something from our attorneys very soon. Guys, this is what we have on Yelp today. Comment below, let us know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think about the topic today in comments below, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel.